One person deeply involved with the Eternals, specifically the writer of the film, thinks once you get to the sequels, you need Josh Brolin's Thanos in a role because, well, you got his brother, so it would kind of make sense. One thing that's 100% certain with the Eternals, the next time we see them is probably quite the ways off. It's going to be a while before we see these characters again. So in the meantime, plenty of things can happen. Recently, Direct had a sit-down and an interview with one of the writers of Eternals. And they specifically talked about the process of writing the first film, how you approach this, what they were doing, the size, scope, and grand scale. And of course, they touched a little bit upon Eros, aka Star Fox, and his role in the sequel. And they said, well, we believe that if you do Eternals 2 and 3, and you have this character, there's no way that you can do these sequels without having Mr. Brolin there as Thanos. And again, they very much made it a point to point out to everybody, yeah, he's the brother of Thanos. That's going to be pretty important, because as we know in the comics, and the film will probably touch upon it when they get to it, Thanos, he's a deviant. He has the deviant gene, hence why he looks so different. They can touch upon this. Maybe this can lead to why they don't trust Eros as much as they should. Or maybe he has an ulterior motive. Maybe he's somehow, connected to Thanos more deeply than we know. Maybe the multiverse can affect this. There's so many things here, and I honestly think that this would be pretty insane and brutal if they were to give us tons of flashbacks, or even a good amount of flashbacks to show us their relationship, them on Titan, like how they went in such separate direction. How can one be a hero and the other one literally the worst villain that the universe has ever known? I mean, there's some interesting stuff there, some compelling storytelling, and I do agree with them that you really can't do Eternals 2 and 3 now, or even continue Eros' story without Thanos, because it's going to get brought up time and time again. So you have to deal with that. What better way to deal with it than show us flashbacks? And Brolin's still got plenty of contracts with Marvel, whether they're for Deadpool or Thanos, they can figure out the logistics, but those are in place. So I think in due time, we're going to see Thanos back, whether it's flashbacks and how much younger he is or what they do with him. It's got to be related to Eros in some way. So I'm excited, and I 100% feel like they're hinting at the inevitable. Yeah, you're going to see Thanos, because we can't really dance around that.